Hello guys, I didn't end up going to CrossFit tonight and I don't know why, because my rationale was I thought I was going to go to this body corporate meeting with Emily at 6:30, but I didn't even end up going to it. So I did go on a 6k run. Now for my second 45-minute workout, I'm going to ride my bicycle to work for the first time because I'm sick of putting it off. I'm being really scared and putting it off and thinking, oh, what if I get hit by a car? Or what if I fall off? Who cares? The only way I'm going to get fit enough to get a promotion in my job, which is what I'm planning on doing by about October, I'm going to have to be doing a lot of cardio and doing incidental cardio, like riding to and from work a couple times a week. Could very well make the difference between being fit enough and not being fit enough. It'll also help me to get down to the ideal weight that I need to be at for that training, to put less pressure on my joints when I'm running and stuff like that. So I don't know why I've been putting it off, but I have been. And it's not punishment for the fact that I didn't go to CrossFit, but it's like I didn't go to CrossFit so I can cycle to work. Wearing my high-vis thing, it's going to be nighttime when I'm riding. It'll still be a bit light when I leave, but I've got like bike lights and all that sort of stuff to put on. For the first couple of times, I'm probably going to use, I'll have my AirPods in and have Google Maps on the bike setting with audible directions, just so I know exactly where to go. And then I'll learn the route pretty quickly, I think, and I'll be able to do it by myself in no time. I'm pretty excited. I'm listening to a good book at the moment, so it just means more time to listen to a book, and incidental cardio is never a bad thing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the history of my work, in 2 years that I've worked there, ride a bicycle to work for night shift. It's just not the done thing, and I like that because it's very David Goggins. No one else does it because everyone else just thinks, oh, it's night shift, I'm going to be tired, so I'm just going to drive my car to work. If I really want to be a badass and do what I want to do in my job and get really, really, really fit and have my dream physique and all that sort of stuff, it's going to come from doing stuff like this, making no excuses and just doing things that are uncomfortable, doing things that aren't the easy option, taking the uncomfortable route. And I said that, I was actually talking to a girl at work yesterday and saying that I like to make myself uncomfortable. And I really do, because to be quite honest, I don't want to ride to work, but I'm going to anyway. It's not fun jumping out of a plane by yourself. Well, it is fun, but it's like nerve-wracking and scary, but I do it anyway, you know what I mean? And I want to continue to do that in life, because I honestly believe that a massive part of growth in life comes from pushing yourself and challenging yourself and throwing yourself out of your comfort zone. For the longest time, I'm a comfortable and competent bike rider on bike paths and stuff where I don't have to encounter roads and cars. But ever since I rode my bicycle from here to the Coles when we first moved here, and almost like a car went past me really close, I've like, I don't know if that raised my anxiety a little bit about riding on the roads, but I've been avoiding it like the plague, and I want to stop. I want to do triathlons and all that sort of stuff, so I've got to get a lot better at cycling. And we've got heaps of bike tracks near us, so if I can just cycle to the bike track, I can go on mad fun rides to the city, back from the city, everywhere, all around Melbourne. Very lucky to live in the city we live in, and it's getting better and better at being bike accessible, so I might as well take advantage of it. Like, I could probably in 2 or 3 Ks ride to the Yarra River, maybe a few more than that, maybe 4 or 5 Ks, ride to the Yarra River and ride along the Yarra River through the city and come out on the other side, you know what I mean? Like, very lucky to be where we are. It's going to be a good test to see how sweaty and stuff I get. Obviously it's not very warm tonight, so I probably won't get very sweaty, but there will be times when I ride in that I have to have a shower at work, which is okay. I think the one thing that's been stopping, one excuse I've been making is, oh, I'll have to have a shower and wet your hair, so you'll have to take a hairdryer to work so you can dry your hair, but I don't really care if I have sweaty hair. As long as I can shower and get less stinky, and then get straight in my uniform, I don't really necessarily have to wet my hair unless I've sweat heaps, in which case I probably will. I don't know. It's all logistics that I need to figure out, and it's only going to be figured out by actually riding to work instead of saying I'm going to do it and then not doing it. So tonight's the night that I do it, that I ride to work, face fears, all that sort of stuff. Phase 1's pretty much done for the day, once again, besides with the water, and obviously I just have to eat well, which is not going to be hard. I'm absolutely loving being back on this. Actually, Andy Frisella released the details of phase 3, which is the final part of the Live Hard program, which is what the 75 Hard program's about. And it's crazy. So the 2 extra things, pretty much it's exactly what phase 1 is. So phase 1 is 2 45-minute workouts. One of them has to be outside. Keeping to a diet, taking the progress picture, drinking 4 litres of water, no alcohol, no cheat meals, 5-minute cold shower, 10 minutes dedicated visualizations, all that stuff on 3 power list tasks. All of that plus 2 extras. 1, you've got to have a conversation with a stranger every day for 30 days. And it can't just be saying hello to a stranger. You've got to actually have a conversation with them. And 2, random act of kindness, which I can totally get behind both of those. I need to face my fears and build my confidence. So having to have conversations with strangers is going to be fun. I hope he talks about it somewhere, because I don't know if he's going to have parameters about it, but obviously you can easily go and have a conversation with like a security guard who's a stranger at a store. I think the method that I'm going to take, probably most times, more often than not, is having conversations with dog owners, because I love talking about dogs. So it's going to be sick. I can't wait. The way the Live Hard program works is you have to do 75 hard and complete that, which I've done. You don't necessarily have to take any time off between 75 hard and phase 1, but I did anyway. Now I'm doing phase 1, which goes for 30 days. And then once I'm done with phase 1, I have to take at least 30 days off between phase 1 and phase 2. And then phase 2 is 30 days. And I looked at it the other day. I'm pretty sure it's just repeating 75 hard, but only for 30 days. So no more 5-minute cold shower, no more 10-minute dedicated visualization. To be quite honest, I'll probably keep that stuff anyway. But after that, once you're done with phase 2, you actually have to wait until the final 30 days of when you started 75 hard. So your last day of phase 1, I'm pretty sure, should be on what was your first day of 75 hard. So my successful attempt at 75 hard started, just checking I'm still recording, started on the 10th of October. So I'm pretty sure the 10th of September is when I would start phase 3. So pretty exciting. Can't wait. I know now, after having completed 75 hard, I know 100% without a doubt that I will finish the Live Hard program. Like obviously there's other factors, like maybe I'll fail one of them a couple of times later in the game, like the 30-day ones, and have to retry them, and I might not finish, but I don't foresee that happening. I'm pretty pig-headed, so it's changing my life one step at a time. It's really good. Anyway, I'm rambling. I've got to ride to work soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.